Hey guys, what's up? This is Tony from alphapursuits.com. Today is January 2nd, 2021. We are going to take a look at various indicators to see what's going on in the market and also take a look at LQDA for the wheel strategy. Let's take a look at market internal and VIX to see what happened this week. So Thursday was the last week of this market week. And right off the bat on Monday, when we look at ADD, advance and decline line, so what it looks at is the price of individual stock compared to the day before. So New York Stock Exchange has roughly close to 2,000 stocks. And when you look at the price of Monday compared to Friday, which essentially is the day before, that a lot of them started declining. So for some reason, the stock price is dropping. This is what it's telling us. And looking at the volume, it started off positive. So this is the number of stocks, the volume of these stocks that buy and sell, basically. So if it's green, that means a lot more buying. If it's red, then there's a lot more selling. And we're looking at volume here. And tick is basically, it looks at shorter term, which I don't really use it. And a lot of time, the data sort of correlates to Volt and ADD anyways, because I'm looking at longer term in any case. But if you a day trader or a short-term swing trader, you really need to look at tick very carefully. And you can see right away, tech started declining, which is kind of, showing up here. And same thing on Tuesday as well. And Tuesday, you can see it started a large decline from positive all of a sudden to negative. So Tuesday decline was a much bigger one compared to the Monday one. And looking at the price, and this is a problem when we just look at the price and not understanding or looking at the market internal. You can see the price started ticking up on Monday for S&P 500, and it stopped and it gyrated up and down. But when you look at the market internal, it started declining. So that kind of give you a warning sign of, something is going on here. Even though the price went up a little bit, something is not right. And then eventually crossed the volume crossed the negative line. Then come Tuesday, even though you open up, it gapped up, and right away it started dropping, which as you can see right here. And also the volume started declining as well. But it stopped before you reaching all the way down to close to 2,000. And this shows, something big is happening, yet it's not as bad as what it might seem, it might appear on the price. And so I actually took advantage of this. And the reason for that is I trade VXX, and obviously with VXX, we will need to look at VIX very closely. And Tuesday, this is the Tuesday, as you can see, VIX spike up. So looking at that, we could also see the ratio. So it's VIX 90 ratio, VIX 3M ratio. So VIX 3M was just about crossing. VIX 90 already crossed the average, which is the green line here. So by looking at that, sort of, I see people are getting nervous about something because VIX is spiking up. Yet, it's not spike up as much as recently there, and so that kind of gave me a confidence where I see, so market is dropping, but it stopped. So it probably is gonna turn around pretty soon, and so I sold some VXS. Let's talk about LQDA. So LQDA is a biopharmaceutical company. It develops a technology that allows you to inhale drug. And so looking at the book per share and cash per share, it's $1. So if you add them up, it's roughly around $3. It doesn't have too much debt. And this is one of the reasons why I thought this stock could be interesting, because looking at the fundamental, it's not too bad. It has quite a bit of cash left. And looking at the news, so even though recently the application for their drug was denied, so FDA was not able to approve the application for the new drug application, but still FDA did not say, hey, go and do more follow-up clinical study, or it doesn't sound like too much work at this point to reapply again. And also looking at the recent articles published on Seeking Alpha, and looking at Seeking Alpha authors and Wall Street, they are pretty bullish about this stock. So, fundamental looks pretty okay. There's nothing, at least it's not going bankrupt right away, even though the stock price is kind of an all-time low. And because it is low-time low, that could be an opportunity, if you flip the coin there. So let's take a look at technical aspects here. So as always, I like to start with the weekly chart. So here's what I did. I basically drew a line. Even though it used to be $38, it has been declining and down to, actually it's a little below support a resistance line. So as recent as a few days ago, it was 2.53, was pretty low. But then again, because it's all-time low, looking at the fundamental, looking at the future prospect, or at least the current state, it is unlikely to go any lower than this. That's my initial thought, and that's the reason why I thought this could be a good wheel strategy candidate. And looking at 5-minute chart, this is the chart that I use to decide, on that particular day, if I want to enter, at which point should I enter, or what kind of pricing I should aim for. So as you can see, we went down to 2.53 as this week, but then it came back up. So like I thought, it didn't really go any further down than the support and resistance line, even though it is below that right now. And let's take a look at the options chain. So looking at the options chain here, it's pretty nice return. Well, obviously because right now the price is pretty close to the strike that I'm interested in, which is 2.5, and the current price is 2.95. And so, my thinking is, if we enter at 2.5 strike and just let it decay, assuming that it's not going to move too much in the coming couple of months, then that could be a pretty good return right there. And as always, obviously, please do your own due diligence. But for me, it looks pretty good. Nice implied volatility 133, 100 for February expiration. So obviously, I have already opened some positions for this particular stock. So that's it for this time. If you like this video, please give it a thumb up. Make sure you subscribe so that you get notification for future videos. And I'll see you in the next one.